On my channel, I had made a lot of videos on the Almarjan Island in Ras Al Khaimah, where a lot of projects have been launched in the last 1 year since the UAE's first ever casino, the Wynn Casino project, was announced in last year. In my channel, you can find a lot of videos where I have talked about the top 5 projects in Almarjan Island to invest in. Specifically, I've also made a video in which I have explained the whole island and what is there and what will come in the future, as well as I have made detailed videos about some of the projects such as Nikki Beach, Rosso Bay and the Unexpected. So in this video, I thought to give an update on what is happening now in Almarjan Island. It's been like almost 1 year since this new wave came of all the new project launches from the biggest developers of the region like Emaar, Aldar, JW Marriott, Nobu, biggest brands in the industry. I wanted to make this video to give my subscribers as well as my viewers some knowledge on what are the new updates, what are the new launches that have happened on the island, and what we can expect in the future. So before I share what are the new launches that have happened in Almarjan Island, I wanted to share some more information that has come for the Wynn Resort itself. So recently, like a couple of weeks back, some new renders were released in the news for the Wynn Resort in Almarjan. And here on the screen, you can have a look at these new renders. It seems like that the developer and the company, when they have worked a bit more on the design of the building, and it looks a little different from how it was projected before, but more or less the design is pretty much the same, and we got to know further how it would look from the inside in the reception area, in the pool area, and we can see that there will be a grand entrance to the resort. Also on the screen, you can see this is one of the construction updates for the Wynn building. So this was in May, and we can see that the construction is in full swing. So what we are expecting is that the tower, which is 300 meters high, will be topped out by the end of next year, so that the developer, the construction company can work on the interiors and they can open the resort on its projected opening date, which is the Q1 of 2027. In this video, I'm going to speak and touch upon the new launches which have come recently in the last few weeks on the Almarjan Island, and I'm gonna explain what those projects constitute, what are they offering, and then we can get a little sense by looking at these projects whether those projects are worth for investment. So starting up with the first project, and this one is called Aqua Arc. So Aqua Arc is being built by a company called BnW Development. So it's a new firm, and what I know is that they have purchased a lot of plots of land on the Almarjan Island, so they are strongly working together to capitalize on this island with their development. And their very first project is called Aqua Arc. These are the renders here, as you can see on the screen. So this project is on this plot, which is a collection of 4 plots. And the total size of this project, like the plot size, is almost 111,000 square foot. So it's a big size, very good size. And if you see the exact location of this plot, it is just next to the Dana Bay project where you have your townhouses and villas. So the advantage of this plot is that although it is not directly on the waterfront, but because the project in front are just townhouses and villas, which will be G+1 or G+2. So this project, the units can get easily the water view as well as view towards the Wynn Casino building as well. So here the developer are offering the 1 bed, 2 bed and 3 beds, as you can see here. So the sizes are amazing. So the sizes are actually really big. So one beds are almost more than 1,000 square foot. The two beds are more than almost 1,500 square foot. Three beds more than 2,200 square foot. Huge sizes. And if you talk about the prices, the one beds are starting at 2.2 million. The two beds are starting at 3.2 million. And the three beds are starting at 4.45 million. So if you see the price per square foot, as I always discuss the price per square foot on my channel for any project. So here it is starting at around 2,100 dirhams per square foot. And for the larger units, it's little less, maybe around 1,850 dirhams per square foot. And this developer is offering a fantastic post-handover payment plan. So this is like one of the first times we have heard about a post-handover payment plan on the Almarjan Island. Earlier, the best payment plan that like the previous project would have offered was probably in Rosso Bay. They were giving 35-65 payment plan, 65% on handover, but previously no other project or developer had offered a post-handover payment plan. So in this project, there's a post-handover payment plan, which is 30% post-handover for 2 years, and 10% is the down payment. So I feel it's a very nice payment plan, and the location is also promising. Another advantage that this project has is that all the units are fully furnished, and what the developer is saying is that 75% of the units will be having a sea view. This is one of the projects that has recently been launched. And the other project that I want to speak here, which was launched almost like more than a month before, is the Astera interiors by Aston Martin by Dark Global. So Dark Global is a Saudi-based big developer. They have previously launched and built projects in Dubai, having partnered with big brands such as Missoni, and they're also doing developments in Europe as well as Oman. So for this project, you can see it is having this plot here, which is about 73,000 square foot, and it is here on the master plan. So on this strip, a lot of other projects are also coming. So it has direct beach access, and it will be having direct views to the Wynn Casinos building as well. So it's a little premium project. So they have interiors designed by Aston Martin, although it's not furnished, but interiors are designed by Aston Martin, and you can look at the prices here on the screen. The one beds, two beds, three beds, they have decent sizes, and the one beds are starting at 1.8. The two beds are starting at 2.5. The three beds at 6.2. Get in touch with me if you want to know what's the latest inventory with them, because this project was launched, as I said, more than a month back. So they might have sold a lot of it, and maybe only few units must be left, because the location of this project, the plot is kind of premium for the island. And you can see the price per square foot for this project is also hovering around 2,700 dirhams per square foot. And the payment plan that they are offering is 80-20. The good thing is that it is construction linked, which is fantastic for the investor, because then he's ensured that only when the developer is actually constructing the project, he has to follow up on his payments. So the third project that I'm going to speak about is a huge luxury project. It's called Sora Beach Residences. It's by Aark developers. They are having this project in which the interiors are designed by celebrity designer Shalini Mishra from UK. And you can see the renders of this project. The plot for this project is a big one. It's almost 321,000 square foot. And it is having its own exclusive private beach. So this project, the anticipated completion is Q4 of 2026. And they are offering one beds, two beds, three beds, fully furnished and fully fitted apartments. And the pricing is little on the higher side because it's a more premium project, because it's a high-end luxury fitting as well as amenities. And as you can see in the designs, They have one of the highest ceilings for the lobby in the UAE, almost 8 floors high. And they have infinity pools across their project. You can see the prices are starting at 2.8 million for the 1 bed and 4.2 million for the 2 bed. All units in this project will be having the view towards the beach and the sea. And the price for this project is hovering around 3,100 to 3,300 dirhams per square foot. And the last project that I want to speak here in my video is also been recently launched. This is called Park Beach Residences. It's by Park Group. And this is on this plot MRA07, which is about 25,000 square foot. So it's a smaller project with less number of units. And they are offering only studios and 1 beds and 1 beds plus study and pool. So here on the screen, you can have a look what are the prices. So it's one of the smallest entry ticket size to the Almarjan Island, because in previously, whichever project had launched, generally nothing was less than 1.5 million. But in this project, you can get a studio for around 900k dirhams and a 1 bed for 1.2 million dirhams. So the price per square foot is again hovering between 1,800 to 2,100 dirhams per square foot. Although this project's location, as you can see on the master plan, it is not on the waterfront, but it has access to the public park area, and which gives access, walking access to the public beach. That is why they have named the project as Park Beach Residences. The best thing about this project is actually the payment plan. It is very easy payment plan. 20% down payment, 30% is during construction, so 50%, and 10% is on handover, and 40% is post handover for 3 years. So it's a very long payment plan and very easy, and they are actually given 1% small payments in their payment plan. So it is a great option for someone who just wants to invest a small portion of funds into the Almarjan Island, and this is where you can probably invest in a studio or a 1 bed and make gains through short-term rental as well as appreciation. So these are the 4 projects that have been launched, and the information is out there. So you can contact me if you have heard about these projects and you would want my professional advice, so that I can understand your requirement, your goals, and then we can do a comparison, and then I can help you find that perfect unit or perfect project to invest in Almarjan Island. So apart from these 4 projects, the developers in the region are still coming with new projects on the island. So we are expecting further supply on the island, as well as further new projects, new brands. So one of the brands now which is coming on Almarjan Island is the famous designer brand Elie Saab. Elie Saab, previously we had seen collaboration done with Emaar in villas, in beachfront apartments, and now Elie Saab has collaborated with a developer called Arte, and they are coming on this plot on the island, which is just between Radisson and Nobu project. So it's a nice plot, big plot, and they will be releasing the details soon. So we have to wait and watch. And the other project which is coming very soon is from none other than Damac Properties. So as you know, Damac Properties is the biggest private developer of the region, and finally they have also stepped their shoes into the Almarjan Island, and they are coming up with a project named Shoreline on this plot on the master plan, having neighbors such as Oceano, Aston Martin, and the beach house. So it's a good location. So we are yet to wait for the prices and the payment plan, but they have already started collecting the EOIs. So again, you can get in touch with me if you want to discuss the Damac Shoreline project. Lastly, before I end this video, I want to specially mention another hot launch which has happened in this month of July in this area. So basically, I'm talking about Siniya Island, which is in Umm Al Quwain, where Sobha, one of the biggest private developers, have launched a very high-end resort-like community known as Siniya Island, and they are offering right now huge villas and mansions starting at 10 million dirhams. And in the future, as we can see in the master plan, they're gonna come up with apartments, and there will be some hotels and resorts as well as retail areas as well in that community. So why I'm mentioning this launch in this video is because the surprising thing is that this new community by Sobha is just 10 minutes drive to the Almarjan Island. So this new Sobha community will also benefit from the coming of the Wynn Casino Resort and all the other branded properties on the Almarjan Island. So I'm going to make a detailed video on the Sobha's new project launch very soon, and we're gonna look at it further into details whether it makes investment sense or not. So do subscribe to my channel if you are interested in these kind of projects and this area in the UAE, where a lot of big developers are launching, building, and this region, this whole region from Dubai up till the Almarjan Island, it's becoming really hot property market. So thank you for watching the video till the end. As always, do subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about what's happening in Almarjan Island, and if you want my honest recommendations, as well as if you want to work with me to help you find the perfect investment, the number is on the screen. Do get in touch with me. This is Ankit from Experience Realty, and I'll see you soon in the next video.